Here we go. Good evening, and welcome to another Tuesday night stream here in the Broadcasting Lounge. V8 SuperCars from SuperCars NZ, bringing you tonight's race from the Allports V8 Championship, Div 2, Broadcasting Lounge. This is Dougie, and I'm joined with Corey. How are we doing, Cors?
Div who?
Div who? Div 2, mate. Div 2.
I am good, mate. And yeah, Tuesday night, Motegi, 38 laps. Let's do this.
It's yeah, get us some.
That's right. Yeah, get us some. And of course, yeah, the get us some. Jump in on Monday and Wednesday nights for the practice races and have a good time. It's Wayne's little project.
Yep. We're very lucky to have quite a pickings of different companies out there, and also some really cool folk in the SuperCars NZ community group. If you want to hit us up, message any of the boys, let us know what you may have already or what you're sort of looking into, and we can get you started with an understanding of what's a nice easy entry level bits and pieces to consider, right through to if you've just won the lottery, who you can use to get yourself built up with quite a fandangle moving simulator set, or even better, we'll just point you in the direction of where some real race cars are, and we'll come along and spin spanners, eh, Corey?
Spin spanners? No, you won't get me doing that, but I'll take pictures of it. That'd be fun. Make a video, maybe.
That sounds good too. So yeah, we have the Div 2 boys out here tonight, looking like seeing about 20 cars, 22 cars maybe.
Yeah, it could be pretty close to that. Yeah, so not a huge circuit either. So it's only 3.39 kilometres in length, and so and of course it actually has night lighting here too, so they can have night races.
There's not too many pickings of that on out there on the iRacing platform for all the real life tracks that they've got scanned for us to indulge ourselves in. Just not too many tracks out there that have the night lighting. And that's no fault to iRacing. That's just probably the way a lot of those tracks are set up. No racing after 10 o'clock. Make sure the babies are in bed and asleep.
Yeah. So is it the 2 pit stop race? Is that right tonight? It does 2 pit stops. I never know. I should ask somebody before we started.
So if I have a look, I will be able to find that information because it wasn't too far back on here. No, that's way too far back. It looks like yes, so there'll be compulsory 2 pit stop, and I think they need to take at least 1 litre of fuel at each stop.
There we go. 2 pit stops, so it always makes it a little spicy. Looks like Aidan Zeal off pole position over Andy Oden from Stanmore Auto Parts, our weekly sponsor.
There we go. Yes, big thank you to Stanmore Road Auto Parts here in Christchurch. Thank you for joining us once again for the Race Week sponsorship.
I'll wait for us to get a bit started before I start talking about the championship points.
There we go, the green flag for the boys, and they are underway. Adrian bogging down away with Michael Dell and Philip Whiting getting away there. Looking like everyone else is pretty clean on it.
Yeah,
Bit
Michael
of a
Dell, he
bump
got a really good start.
Yeah, bit of a bump under brakes there for one of the Passion Sim Racing boys.
Oh, is that a jigsaw car around? Lou Robinson, he's dropping back through the pack.
There he is, yeah, Louis there. Unfortunate for him. Drag race underway for P2. Looking pretty healthy there. We've also got some exciting news, Corey.
Oh, exciting news.
Welcome back, Cole Taylor.
Oh,
Pepsi
he's
Max
back.
entry.
Oh, look at that.
And
Oh, wow.
doing a mighty fine job. He's already made up one position from the start. Let's wish him a good night's racing to keep it clean, and that he doesn't let his right foot become too heavy and spin it up. We'll check back in and see how he's getting on as he makes a nice move down the inside there of Grant Bristow. Cole obviously not forgetting how to race.
No, straight back into it.
Very nicely done.
That's a good trait to have.
Very cool.
So Michael Dell looks like he's managed to get rid of Phil Whiting. No, he hasn't. He's still on him.
There's a nice throwback livery there on Kelman Beckessy livery there. Beckessy. There we go.
Yep, that's
Thank you.
I think me and Wayno had a bit of trouble with that one. We think we worked it out. We haven't been told otherwise.
Let us know if we're wrong. Hit us up. We'd try to do our best to keep it right. We've got a bit of picture-in-picture with Corey again tonight, so we can have a wee look-see-loo at that.
I actually forgot that was going on, to be honest.
Jack Hunt's there, PSR entry. He's dropped a few spots from the start of this race. Just looked like he might not have got the best start. But a couple of people who are making some good grounds at the moment. Just ahead of Jack, we have Wayne Hartnell already up 7 spots. And Team West Racing entry there as he comes around the final corner again to roll into lap 4. He's chasing down Andrew Johnson there, AJR Mustang ahead of him. A mighty fine job there. Wayne up 7 spots, and then also I think another Team West boy, we have Thomas McCall there in P13. He is up 8 spots. Nice start off from around the back from those guys, making their way forward. Run some strategy. There you go, battle up the front there. You can see Michael Dell and Phil Whiting having a cool battle, close battles there for position P2 and 3 in the Corey's picture-in-picture cam.
Yeah, plenty of pressure from Adrian Zhao, and different picture on the bonnet again this week. Is it Rachel Hunter?
I think it might be.
Tell us in the stream, who's that? Who was on the bonnet of Adrian Zhale's car? We will confirm it. We'll ask him. If you correctly guess who's on the bonnet of Adrian Zhale's stream, you can have Dougie. Which one you reckon?
I reckon if they've been able to pick out who that is from all those years ago, they're probably well and truly a fan of the stubby cooler. So we'll get a stubby cooler to person at home who can rightly pick who's sitting on the bonnet of that. Oh, just an unfortunate incident just took place. One of the PSR cars was a bit loose there under brakes and just nipped the back of Adrian's car. It was not what he was looking for there.
Yeah, so if you can tell us who's on the bonnet of Adrian Zhale's car, we will, stubby cooler coming your way. We'll care of our lovely sponsor, Snapper Auto Parts, Ducky, and we've got something else pretty cool to give away tonight.
We do. Yeah, just unlucky there. Sorry, mate, I was having a look back just to see if it wasn't just Adrian's fault there for gassing it up a bit too soon, but he definitely did get a wee touch. So he's come in to take his pit stop now.
Just found this fierce little battle going on back here. 12th, Wayne Hartnell, Steve Arthur, Andrew Johnston. Oof, getting up beside Steve Arthur there. And Jack Hintz and Kalman Bukowski on the back of this as well.
Yep.
Oh yeah, those 4 cars. So it looks like Wayne Hartnell's managed to get a little bit of a gap. There's been a bit of hustling and bustling going on back there. Love to see it.
Had a look off the nose here of Rob Higgins. This DC monster entry.
Red Bull's my preferred energy drink.
Yeah, me too.
Got one of them to get me through. It's not an Enduro. An Enduro coming up next week though, the last round of the MRX Enduro. Live next Tuesday. That'll be
Yes.
you, Dougie. You'll be back for that one?
Yep, I will be here next Tuesday as well, yes.
Excellent. Well, we'll have the final round of the MRX Endurance Cup coming up. The last one in the Gen 2 cars, Douglas.
I know, some really cool, exciting news released by iRacing. Their new season update be coming to us very soon. I think season 1 due to kick off early mid-December. I believe that's right, isn't it?
Yeah, 10th of December, I believe.
There we go, so that's close to early mid, isn't it?
It is, yes. And yeah, we at SuperCars NZ, well, especially here in the broadcasting lounge, because we get to watch all the action unfold. It's going to be awesome. Summer Series Gen 3.
Yeah, so if you're not too familiar with what the Gen 3 is, that's obviously the newest car on the V8 Championship as part of the Aussie V8's real life racing. And so they've been working once again with iRacing peoples. And yeah,
nice.
they'll be bringing us the new model, which they've been running for the last couple of years now, ironing out the bugs. And
Yeah,
what it means will be quite a significant change for the drivers if we consider what the real life racing was like. These current V8s that we're watching here, which is the Gen 2, have quite a lot of aero on the car, a lot of downforce. It makes it hard for the trailing driver, as we look here on Jack behind Phil Whiting. It doesn't allow your car to remain very stable under close proximity, like under drafting. So if you were riding up underneath the rear bumper and trying to turn around through the corners, your car's going to be putting in a lot more extra effort to make those corners happen, and also because the overall straight line speed from both cars, because they're so slippery, were quite evenly matched. So the change to the Gen 3 platform took away, I think it was nearly 65% of the total aero that the current cars have. I think it was something quite significant, that sort of number. And what it means is you go back to more of a traditional racing set, where if you get nice and close to the car in front of you, you'll be moving at quite a rapid pace, be able to make those passes. The car's a lot more unstable, so you've got to be careful coming out through corners. You haven't got big wings and wingtips on the end of the spoilers to help keep those cars glued to the track. So loosey-goosey style racing, the tails come around a lot more, which means that the tyres will also take a bit more of a hounding. So you've got to be a bit more careful how you drive without burning yourself or the car out too soon. A lot of changes. I think the biggest one that everyone was a big fan of is that they didn't screw the Mustang like they have with the Gen 2 one, where they had to stretch it over top of the current chassis platform. These ones are pretty much just straight off the ground. The Camaro and the Mustang is what you'd see in real life, put them side by side, and yeah, they're much the same, except obviously they're stripped back to being the carbon composite, so a little bit lighter, and they've got a very special roll cage for both the cars inside, which are matched, but they're matched to be able to fit inside both of them.
Take a dead breath there, my friend. And yeah, so if you're watching the stream, welcome. V8s, Motegi, Div 2, and who is on Adrian Zell's bonnet? He's in the little picture-in-picture there. We're not sure if you'll be able to see it on that little picture, but Dougie might bring it up eventually sometime during the stream. And tell us who is on the bonnet of Adrian Zell's car. First correct answer, we will confirm with Adrian Zell who it is. Gets himself a stubby cooler. Cheers to Napa.
I've found a really good view of our fringe. We're just going to change the camera around the other way. There we go.
Oh, what's that bit? Scotty Pickering says that it's Melmaninga. Haddo is saying Ginger Lynn. I don't even know who that is.
No.
I might have to get the Google out.
Got me beat. Great racing between these two here down the back. Anyways, let's have a look through the order, Corey. Up front, Andrew Uden there, doing the night justice.
He is. He's definitely got off to a good start and kept out in front. He's opened up that 1.1 second lead back to Michael Dell, who we've seen have a great start, but then get in a bit of a battle with, well, who was it? They dropped back.
It was battling with Adrian, yeah.
Yeah, Adrian's back in P17 there now, so he's the recovery mission. But of course, 2 pit stops tonight, and it looks like Adrian Zell has taken one.
He has indeed, yep.
And Thomas McCall and David Logsdale have also been through the pit lane.
Yep.
One and done. Wayne Hartnell up 13 spots, Dougie.
Yeah, it's still absolutely ripping up through those numbers as Wayne. Todd McCall was up a wee bit earlier before as well, but since just fallen back a little bit. But I believe he has. Yeah, he took a pit stop though, so still in the credit then for him. Just having a look at this close battle taking place as well. I think you've jumped on that one too.
Yeah, looks like Phil Whiting is going to have a go at that as well. He's got it done, I think, hasn't he? Yes, he has. So the A and the J out of AJR, Andrew Johnston, has to swallow up a couple of spots down there now.
Yep. Very good. Awesome battles taking place throughout. This man here moved himself up into P3 though.
That's very sneaky, Mr. Cole Taylor. I just can't believe that. Has he been practicing? Oh, we have to check him out. If he gets on the podium, we might get to have a chat with him.
Yeah, he's gone and done the old beauty stuff there down in the chat, so we can't even bring him in for a how you going. So we'll just say that you suck instead, Cole.
Pato has come through with the with the info. Ginger, he's confirmed who Ginger Lynn was. Ginger
Yes.
was an adult entertainer Adrian had a crush on. So that must be who it is, Ginger Lynn.
There we go.
Wow, looks like you've got word from the inside there, Pato, but yeah, it looks like you get a stubby cooler.
Yep.
But it's not Mal Meninga, we can confirm that.
No. So, no, well done. It's inside knowledge or not, we asked the question and the answer's there. We'll get a stubby cooler sorted for you there, Pato.
Yeah, you'll have to give SuperCars NZ page a message and let them know who you are and what you want it from, and I think Dougie will write it down and wherever it gets written down.
Yep.
We have an inventory for the prize cupboard we broke into.
Unceremoniously broke into.
Yes, well, we left it in a bit of a mess, and Mac has been chasing us all around town.
Full hammer and chisel mode.
Yeah, well, the keeper of the gate to the cupboard, Leon, was asleep, and we got past.
Oh, D1NZ.
Oh. So of course, yeah, we've still got a hat to give away, Doug, and we've got a light bar. Well, not a light bar, a work light, thanks to Napa, to give away to a driver tonight who finishes the race and has less than 8 incident points.
That's right. So it was one that we decided earlier on this evening while we were getting set up. So big thank you to Napa. So from these boys racing tonight, any of our finishers that finish with less than 8 incident points, we'll do a spinning wheel and pick out a winner for that work light. Thank you to Napa for that one. And
Yeah.
Corey, if you just want to give the people at home a bit of an understanding of what the incident points system is, how it works, if they're not too familiar with that one.
Yeah, well, you in iRacing, there's incident points which happen for various things. So a 0x can be a touch on the wall or something like that. A 1x can be also a touch on the wall or an off track. And more serious incidents that cause you to maybe spin out or a serious crash into someone, you'll get a 4x. They all build up, and I think it might be 17 incident points will get you a drive-through. It might be less. It might even be 15. I can't have a look because we're doing picture-in-picture at the moment, but it is 17 tonight, so 17 incident points, and then if you get 17 incident points, then you're off for a drive-through.
Yeah.
And then every 17 incident points after that, you go back through the lane.
Mm-hmm.
And I can tell you currently, all but one driver is still eligible for the prize.
Okay, nice.
So again, 2 of the front runners have decided to come down the lane, so we've already seen Andy Uden and Michael Dell come through the lane, so they are the first year cars that have stopped in 6th and 7th. So we should see Andy Uden presume control of the race.
Oh.
Busy pit lane here now, Doug.
Yes, indeed. Now I know we had obviously there's a few people out there at home watching. They're obviously followers of the Div 2 boys. So if you're watching us via the Broadcasting Lounge, that's our main channel we stream from, the Broadcasting Lounge there. If you want to jump on there, do the old like and subscribe thing. That would greatly help us out. We're aiming for 500 subscribers. We will have a massive prize to give away thanks to Napa Auto Parts if we get past that 500. But I was going to say, with tonight's giveaway of the work light spinny wheel thing, I would like to say that for any person who correctly, well, actually I'll make it the first person who correctly puts down the name of the driver that walks away with the work light will not only win that driver a hat thanks to Napa, but will take away a hat for themselves. So If you've got someone at home that you think is a clean driver that will keep it under the 8 incident points, go and put their name in the comment, and if they're lucky enough to be the person that wins the wheel tonight and taking away the work light, they will also get a hat thanks to Napa, and you will take one away for yourself.
Look at that. Giving it away.
Oh, just like Wayne's giving away traction to the rear of his car, mate.
Andy. There's battles going on.
There are. There's a few battles happening around the place. Most of the drivers have all come through and done their pit stops.
Yeah, once again. Yeah,
well, at least the first one, should I say?
Yeah, Jack Hintz, Phil Whiting, and Wayne Hartnell still can't be separated. So they've all gone through the lanes, and all of their pit stops were fairly close together as well. Plenty of passion sim racing cars out there in Div 2 at the moment.
Indeed, yeah. So I was just having a quick look. Last lap, before it rolls over, Andy Uden there did a 21.01, and Michael Dell, who was sitting in second spot, did a 21 flat. So he's 5 seconds behind, but he has just got a slight edge on lap speed by the look of it. But unfortunately,
definitely going for it.
Big variation now between the two previous ones there. So yeah, fastest lap currently out there, Andy Uden with a 21.01, and then Michael Dell with a 21.07. So while Andy's out there carving up, I'll wait for him to get back round towards the start, and we'll have a look-see at a lap on board with Mr. Uden Noodles.
I tell you what, Adrian Zhao, he has done well coming in early, and here he is, finds himself back up into a podium spot.
Yep.
So yeah, he came in and done his pit stop lap 4. So here we are. So he's done quite a few more laps than some of these other guys. So they all came in lap 13.
Wow. So he's done really well with that. He's only 5 seconds away from the next car in front of him, but to have recovered from where he was is an absolute amazing achievement, and just pushing on. We'll keep an eye on that one. We've had Dylan Radford commenting on Grant for being the old Keeping It Clean award. So yeah, well done, Dylan. So if Grant takes away the winning wheel spin for that one, you'll not only get him a hat from Napa, but one for yourself. So if you're tuned in and you're liking what you hear, chuck a driver's name out there, and you might find yourself lucky enough to win a hat alongside the driver of your choice.
Yeah, of course, one lucky driver's going to win themselves a work light thanks to Napa as well, which was pretty cool. Not sure whether it's hanging or magnetic, but yeah, apparently it's pretty cool according to price covered boss Leon.
Yeah. There we go. So Andy Uden here about to bring up another lap. So let's have a look on board with him.
Plenty going on.
I forgot how twisty-turny it was through that section of the racetrack, eh?
Yeah, I've never had many good experiences here.
No, myself included.
sound of that V8. The person watching, obviously.
It certainly doesn't take long for it to walk through a lap, does it? That's the old minute 20 lap there.
Yeah, so that's current championship leader for Tip 2, Andy Uden. Adrian Zhao is 15 points behind him in third. Phil Whiting is another, well, let's say 28 points behind in third.
Okay, so Phil not doing as well tonight. Currently down in 14th spot, down 9 from where he started.
And Wayne Hartnell fourth. Tim Bulk, Scott Pickering. Yeah, what are you doing in the comments, mate? You're in the top 10 Div 2, and oh well, I guess you don't like the track. I feel you there. James McKenzie, I've seen he's left the building.
Yes.
Tonight. Nathan Cadman, Heath Mahone, and Andrew Johnson rounding out your top 10.
There's Heath Mahone, spot number 10. Oh, sorry, car number 10. Sitting in 8th spot there currently, up 4. Looking nice. And he has John Lee there just behind him. And yeah, just having a look at the old comment section there. Yes, Scotty, that was one before when I had to look back on that replay to see whether or not there did seem to be contact for him, or whether or not he had just gassed it up. But it certainly looked like contact, and that the other car wasn't quite in control of himself under brakes there. So yeah, if Adrian would certainly be worthwhile. Another unfortunate one. Adrian would be certainly well within his play rights to put forward a ticket on that one. See what happened with that one. But Heath Mahone just getting a bit of an unfortunate wee spin there from John Lee, and John hasn't really stuck around to try and redress that at the minute. He's still just moving on forward.
There's a song about that. Right. No. Sorry. Everyone's sort of spread out, not too many battles going on.
Yeah, no, nothing much at the moment. Closest people out there is Andrew and Heath, as we just saw Heath getting rotated out of his P8 position there. I've got the driver's voice chat off, so I haven't been able to hear any disclaimers.
I ended up turning it off because the Discord ding was too noisy.
Yep.
What are we at? Lap 22, so everyone's got to do one more pit stop. Well, a couple of drivers have done two, but they're a bit further down the field.
Yep.
So we're just waiting to see. I think Adrian Zhao is probably going to be the next car to come through the pits, currently in P3. So he came into the lane lap 4. Next down the line is Thomas McCall. So he came in lap 9. Oh, David Lonsdale, he was in on lap 4 as well. But the rest all came in, most of them, all came in lap 13, 14. So that was a flurry of cars all coming through the lane.
Yeah, we certainly won't be far away from seeing that again. Be quite interesting. Excuse me, folks. Oh, how bad am I?
Interesting.
I was going to say, it'd be interesting to see the next cars that come through, because I'm pretty sure they've only got to take a litre of gas to qualify for a stop. Whether anyone will just push on forward with the tyres that they currently have on, or whether or not they're pushing them too hard at the moment, trying to stay in their current positions, that they need to go and throw another sticky set on.
Yeah, well, that's Adrian Zhao obviously being out so long on his set that he's got now. Everybody else did they just take fuel in their first, or did they? They're quite short stops. 17 seconds seems to be the number that pops up the most down that right-hand column there for me.
Yep. You can see that timing now from what was only a 5-second gap earlier back to Michael Dell for Adrian is now it's been extended out to 10 seconds. So again, one of those ones, does he, when he comes in to stop, does he just carry on pushing forward
There we go.
and only take a litre of a stop, and thinking that the other guys might take tyres and he could jump them and try and hold them off before the end? We'll soon see what happens with his car as he comes in now to make the stop. So it has gone up on jacks.
But they do anyway for V8. They go up on the jack for fuel too.
So he's at 12 seconds there now. 14, 15, 16, 17 must be getting close to drop. Oh, he's taking quite a bit of extra fuel there. Must be quite low. So 20 second stop for Adrian, and comes out in P15 just behind Jack Hintz there. We go from having next to no battles to people finding themselves out there on track. Andrew getting pretty close, and we've got Heath and Tom doing their thing.
Yeah, looks like Heath just slotted on. A little bit of an attack on Thomas McCall there. So this is the battle for the P9, these two. But there's a fast Andrew Johnson and Calvin Bekesi and Bill Whiting in behind them. So the battle for the top end of the top 10 is very busy come this latter part of the race.
Crikey. So...
Oop, Thomas is peeled off, choosing... That's probably a good move, I think, from Thomas McCall there. Good time to come in.
That was good. I agree. Jack Hintz has also replied with coming in, as has Wayne Hartnell.
Yeah, anyone caught up in a battle there now coming in, it's only going to put you out in fresh air and maybe a wee bit of an advantage.
Oh, look at that. Boom. Tom McCall up and down for him, nice and quick. Jack Hintz probably a little bit quicker, and Wayne actually the quickest of the three. So Wayne doing a 10-second stop over Jack's 11 and Tom's 14.
Bill Whiting putting Calvin Bekesi under big pressure. Let's have a look here on the brakes. Oh, no. Yeah, that Calvin Bekesi's Commodore a little bit squiggly coming out of those corners. So he was in lap 17 for his first pit stop, so he's only really been out there 11 laps.
So just taking a wee on board here with Calvin Bekesi. See how he fares. Just getting a bit of pressure from behind him from Phil.
Yeah, that Passion Sim Racing Commodore all over the back. In the mirrors, all of them.
All of the mirrors and the picture-in-picture.
Johnson just not too far back behind them too. It's given Heath Mahone a bit of breathing room too. He's managed to get a wee bit of a gap back to these guys now.
Yep. Well, I wouldn't be able to get a V8 to transition like that. It would be parked up over near the tyres.
John Lee down the lane, so out of P7 he was in. Dr. Drew down the lane too now.
Yeah. John Stott there, ticking along. What's he getting himself up to? 10 seconds for him. Andrew Jones. So, what are we looking at? Just ticked over 15 seconds for him. Longer stop. Dropped and gone. Rob nearly managing to get by him in pit lane, but this will be very close leaving.
The battle of the front runners too, both of them coming down the lane now as well, so we will see how those two treat this, how long their pit stops are. Andy Uden, the first one up on the jack. Michael Dowell just coming in here behind him, so he'd put out a bit of a gap, so let's just see what happens here. The minimal stop for Andy Uden, 10.9 seconds up on the jacks, and he is out and gone. A little bit longer for Michael Dowell. Grant Bistow down the lane as well. Tim Volk, Chris Zalewski and Michael Jones, named like the former All Black. Heath Mahone also down the lane as well. Getting busy.
Is indeed. Tim on his way, Chris on his way. Busy leaving pit lane as well. So I said, we go from having nothing to having a whole lot of something.
Yep, action left, right, centre. That's what we want to see, isn't it?
Yep.
Bill Whiting straight back into a battle with Kalman Bukowski. Stowalski here, the Racecrafts NZ entry, running around 9th. So he's had a good pit stop, 10.2 seconds, so that's a quick second stop. Tim Volk, 9.9 seconds there for that last pit stop. Steve Arthur, 5.7 seconds, I don't know if that's right or not.
Yeah, not sure on that one. Not with us any longer, unfortunately. But looks like quickest time and still in the game was Grant Bristow here. Looking at just over 9 seconds there for his second pit stop. Pretty crazy.
Yeah, Kalman Bukowski now down the lane, take his second pit stop. So Cole Taylor currently in P3 has a second stop. Phil Whiting hasn't had a second stop.
Phil. I just saw him. No, Phil Whiting still hasn't, nor has Cole, who's currently sitting in third spot there.
Yeah, so he was battling with Kalman Bukowski and Heath Mahone, so they've sort of backed down around the fringe of that top 10 there now, so when he comes in he should pop out somewhere around them. Oh, he gets a bit loose on those cold tyres, straight out of the pits. Getting it back on track.
Sometimes the old getting excited trying to leave pit lane doesn't work in our favour. This man here be getting pretty close to wanting to bring his car in. Did a mighty fine job of things so far this evening for what's on all accounts his welcome back race after I'd say a good year or more without racing. Well, he was
focusing time on the race car.
Yeah, I'm actually doing proper racing.
Yes, I've watched a few episodes on Cole's YouTube channel.
Yep, very cool, very informative stuff, and a nice, exciting build. For those of you who enjoy rotaries and RX-7s, you should certainly go and check out his YouTube channel. And if you're not and you're just into racing and you like some cool technical stuff followed in with just good old Kiwi back garage, well, it's more like a full-on barn shed, isn't it? It's quite a tidy wee setup he's got that he does this building.
Yeah, it's very, very cool. Very jealous of that. Pretty sweet setup.
Nice. And if you're lucky, you might see from some of his videos the setup that he has stuck away in the corner for his online sim racing. He joins us here at SuperCars NZ.
You reckon he's got out there, dusted the dust off it, come and have a blat before the end of the year, maybe get some practice in before maybe he's excited about Gen 3 and just wants to get some time in the sim. It looks like he hasn't even been out of it, and that is a short pit stop.
Wow.
So 7.3 seconds for Cole Taylor. He is straight back into it.
Fastest one of the night, and Adrian Zell just going by there, and also Grant Bristow moving himself up into that podium position there.
Yeah, good drive tonight from Grant Bristow.
Yep, very much so.
Still the biggest mover tonight, Wayne Hartnell, up 10 spots into P30.
Mr. Wayne, there he is. Yeah, once again, viewers at home, going through your name into the driver who you think may finish the race on 8 incident points or less. They'll be going into the draw at the end, the spinning wheel of death, to pick a winner for the work light, thanks to Napa. And if you correctly guess the driver who goes through with that, you can help win them a Napa Auto Parts hat and get one for yourself.
Yeah, just a hat care of Napa Auto Parts. Yeah, very, very cool. We love Napa hooking us up with cool stuff to give away. And of course, Andrew Oden from Passion Sim Racing is this week's weekly sponsor. He runs Stanmore Road Auto Parts. You can see
He
the
does.
little logo there underneath the SuperCars NZ one.
Yep.
So that's Stanmore Road in Christchurch, a very well-known road. I lived on Worcester Street there, right down by Stanmore Road, right next to where there used to be a pub. It's long gone after Quack City started to happen. Yeah, a lot of couple of places I used to live in there are absolutely gone burgers.
Yeah, a lot of nice places. The old earthquake dealt to them.
Volk here just getting in behind Cole Taylor. He's had a good drive. I just can't believe how well he's done if he hasn't been in the sim for a while anyway. So. Of course, we'll try and get the drivers in for a yarn after the race.
Yeah, I really don't think Cole's done many laps of late, because I'm pretty sure he was needing another monitor. I believe he used to run a wee bit of VR, but I think he got rid of that. Or it wasn't set up properly, and he was going back to, I think, an ultra-wide monitor for his setup.
David Logsdale now through the lane, one of the last cars to get that second pit stop done. And you know, Michael Dow there, so he's got himself, he's 13 seconds or 11 seconds, 11 and a half-ish, roundabout back gap there. Andrew Oden has the run, so Here we go, we've got 4 laps to go. Let's find by. And yeah, that gap, I don't think he's going to close it down in this many laps. It's been a great drive from Andy Uden tonight.
No. Just had a quick look there. Alan Scott. Even though I believe he's a 1 lap down and nearly a couple of minutes off the leader. Still ticking on by. That's what I like to see. Don't give up. Keep those laps ticking on by. See the other drivers around you. Try and replicate what they do through a couple of corners without overdoing it. Work out where the pace comes from in these things.
Yeah, we've come back to get some battles going on now too. We've got a real good battle going on. Thomas McCall, Rob Higgins, Colin McKesky, Andrew Johnston is in amongst that too. In a battle with Jack Hintz, Wayne Hartnell a little bit in front of them.
Yeah, this has been pretty much the biggest battle from the night. Has been sort of just outside the top 10 to, excuse me, top 16, top 17.
Yeah, no, they've definitely put on a show, as Div 2 normally does. Yeah, Scotty, it's one of those streets that just really hard to say.
Worcester.
Worcestershire. Yeah, I remember a party there and woke up and my Honda Accord was on its roof.
Wow.
Man.
People used to just go and put road cones on the top of mine. They never used to flip it.
Yeah, I think, well, the idea was we were taking the springs out of it, I think, and it ended up on its roof. Yeah, things we did when we were young.
Yep. Wasn't too hard to get up under those wheel arches with a couple of mates and turn them up on their sides.
So it was 8 or less incident points, wasn't it?
Was.
Yeah, so we've still got quite a few drivers still eligible, but
that's
four
fine.
Of them are not.
I just want a few more people to go and chuck in a few name votes for their driver. People they're following, their fan favourites. Get your comments on via the Broadcasting Lounge live chat before the end of the race. We do the draw. One lucky driver tonight who finishes with 8 or less incident points will be winning a work light, thanks to Napa, and your vote for them could also guarantee them a Napa Auto Parts hat and also one for yourself.
Hampshire, I actually seen a YouTube clip today, Scotty, and it was based in Hampshire Street. It was based around former gang members actually, and they were actually working with the youth and trying to make the place a better place out there, the east side of Christchurch, which was pretty cool.
Chris Zalewski getting into the back of this battle here. One more lap and a half of racing to go. Tim Falk not able to do just enough to get his car up alongside or in a position where he can attack Cole Taylor just yet, but Chris will be truly involved with this one in a minute, especially coming into the final lap.
Yeah, white flag will be out this time around for Andy Uden. We'll move here under brake. Well, no, that's a bit of drafting, bit of downhill. Gets the move done.
There we go. Cole doing a pretty good job anyway. It looks like he didn't take tyres in that last stop, so long time sitting on those ones.
Yeah, well, top 10 on rear return. SuperCars NZ for Cole Taylor. Not too bad. It won't be long and we'll be telling Cole that he should be up at Div 1, eh? Not too long to go here for Andy Uden, so he's just gone on to his final lap. And he's got a 13.7 second lead back to Michael Dow. He's run a solid race, Michael Dow, but he just hasn't been able to keep in touch with Andy.
Has been, yeah. There's Michael there, 13.6 away from Andrew.
Yeah, another 12.5 seconds back to this man. Grant Bristow Reaper Racing.
Exactly. The recovery drive of the night has just been something exceptional to see, even though we haven't really seen him sort of carve and make his way through the field with lots of passes.
Bit of strategy winning on the
100%.
day there for him. Yeah, just that going through the pits really early really made a big difference to him.
Yep.
And Andy just coming up, going to be coming across the line to take a victory at Div 1.
There we go, there we go. So the man down at the fence, shaking his flag. Well done, Andy. Perfect race, mate. Michael Dell, great run there. Grant Bristow, awesome result. Reaper Racing. Adrian, not what you wanted to have happen at the start of the race, but nonetheless, you've done an awesome job to get your car back into P4. Tim Vork and Chris Zalewski, battles on. Tim doing just enough to get across the line first. P5 over Chris. There's John Lee taking P7. Michael Jones, Cole Taylor. Almost looks like he was run out of gas coming across the finish line there. Phil Whiting rounding out P10. Wayne Hartnell over Jack Hinds and Andrew Johnson. That battle pack that was always just sort of taking on each other throughout the eve. Rob Higgins, Thomas McCole. Nice racing from them. Tom still finishing up 5 spots ahead of where he started. Biggest gains of the night was Wayne Hartnell, up 11 spots.
Yeah, what a race from the Team West Racer.
Yep. Very much so. What a race indeed.
Well, Dougie, our finishes. I can confirm, you can confirm all of the finishes and get them in a list. And then you can see, I've just posted in our little message thing here in the broadcasting lounge.
Thank you, mate.
And you can see the person, there's a person on 9 that was actually after the, that incident was after that crossed the line. So they still count. And there's the double-figured ones below are the only ones that don't get to go into the draw. I don't want to say their names, but...
So the person who finished on 9 was actually still on 8, or was it post?
Yeah, that was 8. That last one was post-race, yeah.
Okay, so I will... Come on. There we go. So I'm going to put some names into the wheel quickly. You can have a look and see if anyone joins us for a wee chit chat. Otherwise, maybe just run down through some thank yous.
Yeah. So we'll run through the top 10 anyway. Andy Uden getting the win, and it was a 13.3 second gap back to Michael Dow, and almost a similar time back to Grant Bristow. So that's your podium, your top three. Adrian Zhao, as we said, a super drive to go from getting spun on the first lap and managing to make it back to fourth. So well done to Adrian Zhao. And Tim Bolt, Chris Zalowski, John Lee, Michael Jones, Cole Taylor, and Phil Whiting rounding out the top 10 for the evening. And the points probably have been updated, so I will go in and look at that.
Very good.
As fast as I can. But yeah, no, excellent races. Div 2 always puts on a show for us. Absolutely love it.
They do. I enjoy watching them. I think these are the guys that honestly have the best fun racing against each other as well.
So Andy Uden, he cements his place at the top of the championship with 6 wins this season. So 484 points and 24 points behind him, Adrian Zhao. So that recovery from Adrian Zhao tonight to get himself up. He's kept himself in P2, and Phil Whiting still sitting in third as well on 314 points.
Yep. Nearly there. 2 more names.
No, that's right. No.
Cole and last one. Not including yourself, obviously.
I tell you what, I want to talk to this man, Cole Taylor. Welcome back to SuperCars NZ, my friend.
Oh, g'day, mate.
And could you tell me? I've been dying to ask. Have you been practicing or anything? Did you just jump on Rusty and just get top 10?
Yeah, I did actually. It was beginner's luck, I think, is probably the best way of calling it.
Yeah, well, super drive, yeah. I thought you did quite well. If I jumped on and tried to have a race, I'd make an absolute meal of it, I reckon.
Yeah.
Whatever you've done tonight there, Cole, don't change it for next week.
Yeah, apart from putting enough fuel in it.
Yeah, did we see you roll across the start finish line out of gas?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
But at least you didn't have to get pushed home like Douglas did that time.
Yes.
Yeah. I was a lap short, unfortunately. But yeah.
So where did she run out for you?
Middle of the last corner.
Aha.
But
so you had a little bit of momentum.
So could have been worse.
Yeah. It coughed and spotted over the line, but I'd slowed right down the last 2 laps, so lost a couple of spots, unfortunately. But it was all good. It's good fun.
Was your coming back anything to do with maybe some new cars coming out soon, and you maybe wanted to get a little bit of practice?
In all honesty, it was absolute coincidence.
Oh, there we go. Well, welcome back anyway, my friend.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. It's good.
You had a good race.
Yeah. No, it was good fun. Had some really good banter and all that sort of stuff as well. So, no, cheers for having me.
Very good. Well, Colt, stick around for a second with us, mate, because what we've got is we're just going to crank the old spinning wheel of death up, and we're only going to pull out one name. We're not going to torture everyone at home by going through all the names we've got here. But what we've done is tonight we've got a prize giveaway thanks to Napa. They've given us a work light to give away.
Oh, sweet.
And your name's sitting there as one of the potential winnees, along with a few other guys who managed to finish the race on 8 incident points or less.
Cool.
Yeah, shout out to Rob Higgins. He was 0 incident points, and yourself, Cole, and Grant Bristow both with 1.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, it was good first stint with Grant. We had a good battle.
Nice. So I've shuffled the names, and I'm going to hit spin on the Allports wheel here. We have Wayne Hartnell there from Team West taking away the work light tonight.
Well done, Wayne. Congratulations.
If it had gone another half spin, mate, it would have been all you.
That's always the way. That's always the way. But I'll take the top 10 and just finishing. So that's a good enough win for me, mate.
Very good. Hey, it was an absolute pleasure to have you back. We did give you a wee bit of a shameless plug for your YouTube channel as well. So if you want to give people the correct detail on how they can find your page on YouTube to watch some seriously cool RX-7 builds, do it now.
Yeah, cool. Cole's Garage 456 is the channel. So yeah, all welcome.
Very
Get
good.
into it. And don't forget to like and subscribe to Broadcasting Lounge channel.
Absolutely.
And get us up to 500 subscribers so we can give away something seriously cool thanks to Napa Auto Parts, our sponsor here at the Broadcasting Lounge. And I was going to take a quick minute to say it's Movember, and if you've seen my post on the SuperCars NZ community page, jump on there, give us a donation for Movember, trying to raise some money for men's mental health. It's important to me. I seem to do this every November one way or another. And yeah, I'd really appreciate a little bit of help to help somebody that needs some help a little bit more than us, because there's always somebody out there having a little bit of a struggle. So that's just something to help the men out there. Testicular cancer as well is involved in the Movember, and you don't even have to grow a mo for Movember now. You can move for Movember like Shane White. He has promised me he's going to do 20,000 laps this November. He hasn't really. I'm just saying that. Here so everybody hears it. But he is going to do something cool for Movember anyway. So, yeah, shout out to Shano for jumping on board for that. And anybody else out there growing a filthy slug across the top of their lip right now and has their other chin out, I commend you. And, yeah, get amongst it. Love you.
Yeah, great cause. Absolutely.
Awesome.
All about it as well.
Very good. Well, there we go. We will we'll get this all wrapped up. Thanks for joining us there, Cole. I won't put you on the spot and try and make you name sponsors and bits and pieces of who's looking after us at the moment. But we'll love you and leave you and put you down with the boys down there, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Cheers, we'll do.
Thanks, mate. Might have to get you to move him, Corey. It won't let me do it at the moment.
No, that's totally fine. No, he's gone.
There we go. Cool. So there we go. So that was round 9 of the Allports Motorsport V8 Championship. Thanks to SuperCars NZ here from the Broadcasting Lounge. Once again, a massive thanks to Stanmore Auto Road being this week's race sponsor. Congratulations to Andrew there, who was the sponsor from Stanmore Auto Parts and also winner of tonight's race and current championship leader. Doing the good thing. Probably will see you up in Div 1 very soon with a whole brand new car to run against the others. So there may not be a Div 1 or 2 next time round. It'll just be a Div get in there and race as hard as you can in these new cars. Thank you to Allports for looking after us for all these years. Please go and check them out, Allport NZ, and see what you can get from them. Thank you to Napa for looking after the Broadcasting Lounge. And make sure you do as Wayne says, get a sim. Jump on board with us here at SuperCars NZ. Come have some fun racing. Get amongst it with the rest of the boys as we do it for the boys for Movember. This was Dougie in the Broadcasting Lounge, joined with you tonight by Corey Kitchen. Massive thanks to you, Corey. It's always an absolute pleasure having you alongside.
Yeah, thanks, mate. And yeah, keep it solid out there. And yeah, remember men's health. And keep an eye out for some cool stuff going to be happening next season. Gen 3. Oh, I can't wait. But yeah, thank you.